What?
There's a survivor trying to scramble into their area. Peterbot and Aussie though, they left Slurpy Swamp.
Yo, Peterbot.
And other teams have
Yes.
tried to move in, but Mongrel doesn't stand a chance.
Let's go, Peterbot.
Oh my God, Peterbot absolutely just demolished Mongrel, bro.
Yeah.
That heck was crazy.
Yeah,
shoot him! Shoot it!
Fortnite out with the old Mongrel, in with the new Peterbot, because Peterbot's got to be like the new toy right there.
What the?
FNCSs, he sees Mongrel.
No!
A little bit of missed opportunity.
Oh, here,
Let's
we
go,
can watch
let's
it
go.
through here now.
Yeah, let's go up here.
But at least it lets us know that he is
Sit.
human.
But it's just crazy to think about the fact that
Sit.
Aussie and Peterbot could land at Dirty Docks, and yet no other duo
Wait, how do you
was
sit?
able to
How do you
take
actually
full
sit? Oh, you
advantage
can.
of moving into an optimal position at Slurpy
Wait, let me
Swamp
sit
and
next to
try
you.
and cut them off. Sure, you've got Booga and Typical Gamer a little ways ahead of them, but even that is a fight that Peterbot is
By the way, I'm
more
live.
than open to taking on head first.
Yeah,
What?
confidence
I
at
am
an
live, by
all-time
the way.
high here. And we saw this elimination on the Mongrel. We let him know what's up right afterwards. Ozzy just kind of playing that safe game. Something that Ozzy's just playing his role
Chill guy.
pretty well, and he's not just getting that big head. That
Alright,
big
I need to
head.
enable my
Competition like
like
this. He
this
said,
way. I
"Hey,
need to.
I'm just gonna do what I need to do for my
Where's the
teammate,
changing
and we'll
booth?
see what
Is there a
happens."
changing booth in
Toyota
here?
and Captain Shota, though, they're just going to keep things moving. They don't want to get stuck between multiple
shop.
teams. They're trying to prioritize just making it into that initial edge of zone. But Toyota is such a prominent fragger.
Toyota, bro, it's the Asian guy again.
Bro, what?
They're just gonna
Is the Asian?
in this fight with Allier and Mongrel.
Having a
Ding dong,
life.
my name is Ding dong, ding dong, ching chong, ching 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 chong.
Bro, chill out.
Menace to be reckoned
Oh,
with.
there is a changing booth over here.
His first elimination.
Where? Wait, where are you?
I'm sure that he's bound to
Give me a
continue
second.
looking
I'll
up
show
into the sky for more.
Things you don't see coming
Okay,
to pass,
what
Raz,
fits
and the
FNCS?
shockwave. You think you're
Wait, no,
safe
where
when
are
the
you?
team is nearby, and a
Ooh.
blink of an eye,
Oh wait,
you
I have to
get
do
slipped on.
purple and yellow,
He's
right?
gone, and that's the same pain.
Yeah.
Mongrel's been
Wait a minute.
and Mongrel been having such a tough
No,
time.
it's
I'm gonna wear the Nikkei 30 skin because that's who I want
it's
to
like
win.
purple, gold, and what?
I didn't. Yeah, all right. We're wearing Nikkei 30, and then we're gonna have. Where's the?
Purple. Yes.
Right there. Glider. Oh, let me get glider.
Just let
Alright,
me
I got the Nikkei 30.
Nice, burgers.
Farm out here.
Good stuff,
Follow,
good stuff.
follow Mongrel. Follow Mongrel.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah, follow Mongo, follow Mongo.
Do I have an
Nice,
FNCS
very
like
good stuff, mate.
banner?
So now we
No.
know what the starting point was like between those two teams. Peterbot.
Yeah!
Aussie.
It's loser proof.
Follow up.
If they were just
Actually,
a
where?
couple of seconds sooner on getting
Look at
that
the
elimination
screen.
on the
It's
Mongrel,
loser fruit.
That would have been another team down and out of the game, but their strategy is not working so well because
Do you like my
Alex
FNCS skin?
gives away the elimination. Alex getting all of that.
Yeah.
boost.
You like mine?
Face up over here, just
I
south
got the
of
FNCS
Blue.
pickaxe.
You see a couple teams outside of the zone,
Wait,
a couple more
why am I
inside
not-
of the zone.
Wait,
And you're
black.
seeing it's Podesite and Nikop, the ones
Wait, that
are
sounded
really
wrong.
up in this position that are trying to
Yeah,
take
why
most
are you
use of
saying
it.
black?
But we just saw Alex with 6
Wait, why isn't it
eliminations, 6
saving?
points already, Jacob. And
I
yet
don't
there's
know.
only been
But
one
all I know
duo
is I'm Nikkei
fully
30.
eliminated from this lobby.
In the crowd with someone, and I popped out.
Wait, celebrate?
Yeah,
How
I
do
don't
we
know.
celebrate?
Yo,
Celebrate.
wait, we need to spam this.
Bro, that's a crazy first game. You have to admit,
Oh, you can
bro,
jump, you
I
can
was
jump.
not expecting Cooper and Zemi to win that. But guys, if you want to know my picks for winning, I think Peterbot's obviously going to come first. And then
I
I
love
think
how, why do your shorts get jumper the more you jump?
Looking like they might be able to get a nice play
I don't know.
opportunity onto a couple of our teams.
well, so first I have
Like, that's
Peterbot.
not realistic.
Yeah, I have Peterbot winning it all. And then I have
Yo, wait, can we equip the skins? We can! I could be losing fruit!
Wait, how?
Got him! Exposed. You just wanted to be loser fruit just because of the gap.
I gotta get out of here.
Exposed.
in at least 10
But
of them. He just
who I
hasn't
want to
been able
win,
pull off that big
and then
win.
I want Nick A30 to win.
Oh,
I think.
yo, yeah. Wait, why did this thing pause?
Wait, no, I think Peterbot's gonna win it all. Then Coolix.
Why'd the thing pause?
I don't know.
At least one for the fans back.
A crowd with
Oh,
a
crap, I didn't
one
know.
that popped out.
And then I think Nick A30 is gonna come third. And then I think it's gonna be fourth is probably Loser Fruit and Alex. What else? And then probably Zemi. Cooper. They're a pretty good team.
That's Jacob who does go down. It's actually Ozzy who gets the elimination. Third one of the game, and they get that legendary.
Oh, Zemi's only good because he's got aimbot.
That shield and
Yeah.
HP over time if they need
I'm
it, which they
joking.
might,
I'm not
because
that
Zemi's pulling
weird.
all the
I know
way
how
towards
cute
the
people
north.
are.
I'm not sure who that second team is just outside of Slurpee
Unless
Swamp
it's
with them.
like
It's gonna be
they
Flakes
actually have
and
aimbot.
Gone. They need to
Wait,
be
oh, look what I
careful
skinned.
because
Look it.
Peterbot and Ozzy
Off-brand
are warming up to get
FNCS.
more and more dangerous as
Where
time
are
goes
you?
on.
Oh, the green and the blue.
Off-brand FNCS, bro.
That got crazy.
Like, I'm literally Loser Fruit.
Can take him though, and he'll buy a little bit more time here. But Gone and Flakes, they're not.
Bro, I
looking
want
healthy
Somerset
still.
to win
The
for
rest of the
special
lobby also
purposes.
taking notice of this team that's under duress, and Jacob will be forced to duck underneath that bridge, try to reunite with Cammy. Gone and Flakes gonna tarp their way through. They've got enough hard mats to make it happen, but you don't want to burn all your material too early on.
Yeah, I don't want to burn all your
Yep.
tears too early
Let's
on.
go ahead and take a listen in for Thomas, HD, and Somerset and how they're playing through this endgame.
1.5, 55. I think we're just gonna have to be a little aggressive.
Wait, there's a
on
guy.
it.
That was the guy from before.
Yeah, there's a team.
The
bomb.
echo kind of goes crazy,
I
not
like that. I
gonna
like
lie.
that. Everybody knows Thomas.
I
HD,
like
probably
that.
the
Me
IGL
too,
from
me
the team,
too.
but
'Cause
Somerset,
it was
just in my
Somerset.
opinion, you know,
What?
might have to play a
Who
little bit
said
aggressive,
that?
giving up that information. And if I'm Thomas HD and my teammate says, "Look, we got to start getting aggressive to close the gap," I would be with it, especially if I got a mammoth.
Thomas is
Wait,
just
I
so
said-
nonchalant about that elimination too. It's like he had no other expectations but for it to go his way. As Alex finds yet another expectations having been stolen away from him though, but no, it is been stolen away from him though, but no, it is credited Nate Hill.
Okay, I'm back.
One more time, be added to the tally count here.
You know what I got?
Alex and
What?
Loser Fruit is Oceano.
Guess by the sound.
And with the way that Alex is firing off on all cylinders
A
right
Big
now,
Mac.
he might be able to make it happen.
A powered
Sour cream and onion
Alex
chips.
with those 7
Oh, that's
eliminations, and
crazy.
that one gets taken away by Cold.
How did you not guess that?
Faxity as well.
Oh.
I think this
Devin,
might
you
be
should
the
come
most
down to the
we've actually
pro
been
am
able to
thing.
see. I know it's
No, I'm
only
just
one
watching
and a half
FNCS
games so
channel.
far, but with reboots turned off, that's where the pressure is really
I
being
just
felt.
died to fall
You
damage
know,
and I grappled.
separated a little bit
Yeah.
too far for their own liking,
Yeah, I have an
especially
idea.
if they're both gonna feel
Yo,
really
it's
love that match.
Poppy
There we go.
This is gonna go down to
Lay's
Thomas
chip.
HD. One more elimination
Where are
for
you?
him, and now that leaves Nate Hill by
I
himself.
need to kill you.
Cold found has spotted out that body loot though. That Reg just popped off directly underneath their current position.
Wait,
Courage,
what?
a little bit pressed here for the loadout, but he's at least got
Okay,
150
yeah,
in that
okay.
chug jug. They can still work with this. They would definitely like a refresh because every elimination point, we're gonna need to see some of these teams start going big, like other individuals already have.
Oh.
Yeah, this might be one of them.
Oh.
He does have that
Oh.
exotic SMG.
Oh.
Every time he reloads, he does get that zero
Gavin,
dash
I
effect.
have a
It
little
lasts a long
fishy.
time, but hey, in an endgame this chaotic, it's the little difference makers that really count. As Jacob and Cammy just trying to go ahead and
Hey, Gavin,
cement their
where are
position.
you?
They know it's not a far rotation to zone, but how dangerous this lobby is. They blink
Where are
and things
you?
could turn sideways.
No,
Instead
car.
of going through, Moxie, Cypher going up and over, and Sable, Ronaldo, Kanata are trying to get denied entry.
Everybody just preventing Ronaldo. And
Wait, why am I in?
moving even one inch
Because it
closer.
flight kicked you?
They're gonna be forced to actually pull back, try and drop as much wall
Where are
coverage
you?
as possible, but it's Peterbot and Otzi that are refusing to let Kanata and Ronaldo get any closer. They want full control of this low ground position, and they've got it. They've made Kanata and Ronaldo use so much of their builds. Ronaldo.
Wait, here's
doesn't really
you,
have
Shockwave.
much.
Where are you,
They're
bro?
gonna need to find an elimination for a refresh.
Yep, and this is a good opportunity here. Of course, they want a shockwave to the front, but at least they're able to get a little bit of point of view where their
Alright,
competition is at.
sure.
As soon as they make their way there, box up.
Wait, no, Gavin, where are you,
Zone
though?
Start to open up.
I will
Two
flip you.
of two games so far. Queasy and Nick at 30 going for that
Weasley.
early high ground 8 zone. There's still a couple more, so hopefully it it works out this time.
But it's the Queasy Classic. Get hype, don't die. He said Nick was moving earlier while they were doing their warm-ups this morning. And Nick, he knows sole responsibility. Just apply pressure to whatever angle that Queasy doesn't have.
Where are you?
They just want to prevent anybody from moving up with them.
Gotta be
Gavin.
careful for those shockwaves. Any team down below could shockwave
Gavin?
up. Try to hit a little bit of surprise attack. Ozzy went down not too long ago, which leaves Peter
Yeah.
by himself.
Where are
And I
you?
said the same thing about Cole.
Sorry, I'm lagging
It's a
really bad.
different feeling when you're Peter
I know, where are you?
He
Oh,
doesn't
wait,
have
I
to
hear-
play to
I
help
saw this.
Ozzy. He doesn't have to play to help a duo. He can just play as a solo without a worry, but it comes crashing down for Nick at 30 as Gon and Flakes look up and send them packing.
And Queasy doesn't have any mobility. He's going to be forced
Ow.
to actually commit to those lower layers unless he can find a refresh. But the punishment is steep. Peterbot catches Flake completely off guard. Gone now going to be forced to work as a solo from this current zone. And Gone, he's
Oh,
got the
no
high ground.
scope.
He's trying to stop Thomas in his tracks. But Gone, how much longer can you realistically buy time with this loadout?
Peterbot behind him does have that shockwave. He can make his presence known in the blink of an eye, so Gon has to be careful. A lot of our solos just trying to look bigger than they actually are. Blix is even going for the high ground. Peterbot finds his way in.
Hey, where are-
Legendary slurp juice that he got from Ozzy paying off big.
No.
You wouldn't even bat an eye, but for Peterbot,
You
he's
didn't
used to
snipe.
working
Wait,
in
I
this kind of
won.
operation. The solos
Oh, I
and
thought,
wait, wait,
I, thought I
wait.
did
What he
snipe
can
that.
actually pop off in best, but Lacey clicks
Wait, watch this, watch
dual
this.
compadre unit. They don't have to worry
Yo!
about anybody else because they're taking advantage, just spraying all these teams to the low ground.
They have the chug
I'm actually
jug,
gonna
they
watch
have the
this. It's
slurp.
actually getting
Down
intense.
below, Peterbot
Celebrate.
is trying to hold on to his position, spraying to the backside of the zone. That's Faxity that's feeling a little bit of pressure as they get shocked.
A quick trophy black bling.
Lacey do not have high ground anymore. In fact, they're going to get sneak off for it. First down going to be cleaned up. Clicks is firing on all cylinders.
And Clicks better
Bro,
because
Flix
that's
is going crazy.
direction, but it
What?
doesn't matter.
Yo.
Clicks, he finds Alex. That's a huge shutdown to Loser Fruit's team. And even with Clicks losing Lacey, he looks like he's got things fully under control.
Yeah, he's got it all fully under
Be careful,
control.
though. He has no real way down in terms of safety. No shockwaves, no crash pads, but he's making sure nobody can look up, so it will not be a worry, especially with the zone floating on over to the side of that mountain. Another solo is going to be Peterbot, and he's running out of his chug jug, and he's running out fast.
That zone was looking awfully devious, but the way that it's pulling back over this elevation is actually going to be a huge benefit to Clicks. He's got these pre-existing builds. All he has to do is keep the pressure at an all-time high. Peterbot might be forced to drop here in a moment, though, but who's he going to drop into? Could it be Cooper? Could it be Kanata? No, instead, layer transition back towards that
Yo,
secondary height.
this is a
And
crazy.
to the abyss off that shockwave, and Daya, she'll meet her end, though.
Now every single person left alive in this game is a solo in this competition, and Seti's just trying to work his
Come
way
on,
through.
Peterbot.
All he has is the
I mean,
big
not
handle.
Peterbot.
The
Come on,
second
Clicks.
match, but if you look
Come on.
No, that's not an angel.
Come on, Clicks, you got height.
And he has more legendary slurs
Come on,
that
Clicks.
he knows what to do with. This is a
You have so much
game.
use. You win this.
He's reliving the practice moments currently. He doesn't have any heals this time, though, and Seti don't know if he's in the same kind of position, but look at
Come on, Clicks. Come on. Please, Clicks, please. You need to win this.
So much mayhem for the two down below.
Come on, Clicks, bro. Come on.
Clicks trying to make sure he just doesn't get chopped down. Seti, he's got a way
We
to
got
make
it.
his way towards the high ground. Clicks can't.
Come on, Clicks.
He has to use all of his builds. He still has a couple of pieces remaining.
Come on,
He's gonna
Clicks.
look for Seti. He wants the finishing shot. He doesn't need the heal up, but he might just look to play it safe anyway.
Siphon mats are so important. That changes the game completely from the situation we're in.
Come on, Clicks. That's the refresh.
He sends
The refresh.
outside of the zone, but back he goes.
Let's go.
He does it.
Clicks.
And Lacey win game number 2.
They said they were looking for
Easy. Easy.
Come on, Clicks.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. He's like that.
Victory Royale in game 2, and Frankie, even more to say.
He's just like that.
Learn from that last game. It's that America's sweetheart
Yo.
never plays it safe.
Whoa.
Two of you take the high
Yo,
ground.
he's just like that.
Down. What's your reaction?
I might have shockwave Lacey into zone, and I knew that would have been a big sell, but it doesn't matter because I won it, so it's all good.
Is that why he sent you into the zone? Because he wanted
Are
to
you
do it
at
solo?
the show?
He sent me in the zone, but I trusted him the whole way.
What?
I never had a doubt he was winning that.
Are you
And
at
while he
this
is
show?
winning it, Are you talking to him?
Oh,
Or are you like,
yeah.
I've got to stay silent, let him do his thing?
I
Like,
was
are
just
you at
giving
the
him
event
simple
right now?
calls, Mats, refreshes.
I'm in the game.
Goes down to fights and letting them play.
No, are you?
No, I'm not there.
We saw that Seti
Oh.
got shockwaved into the zone in those final moments. In a way, it kind of won you the game. Is this your favorite?
Oh, wait,
feature
why
right
would you
now,
be there?
Reload?
Yeah, in
Honestly,
Fortnite.
my favorite item is the spaz. They need to bring the spaz back.
Well, I
Just
know
bring
that
the
a lot
shut
of
up to-
people from Epic Games are watching, so they might take on your suggestion. But how satisfying was that solo moment? How did you keep track of everything from the high ground?
Honestly, I just kept on building up and up where shockwaves can't get to that height limit, so you basically have no threat. You just keep on playing your game and spraying.
Now, there's an interesting situation that happened at the start of that game, which was that Peterbot and Aussie Antics, they dropped on our leaders from the first game, Cooper and Zemi. Are you worried they're going to be coming your way?
The thing is, me and Peter got a good alliance going on, so honestly, keep on dropping on Cooper and Zemi.
Excuse me, we want a fair fight. Hopefully we're going to have one. Before we head to the break though, please, Galen Center, show your appreciation for Clix and Lacey. We'll be right back.
Let's go, man. Big C better win this. Bro, let's go.
W's.
That's a W game.
That was a long game.
Yeah. Bro, Peterbot's kind of selling, not going to lie.
Yeah.
Bro, Peterbot was going so crazy in the first game. Ooh. Easy. Bro, TG. Alright, so here's my list. So I think Clix and Peterbot are going to win it. I mean, Clix and Lacey are going to win it all. And then Peterbot. Then Nick 830. Then Typical Gamer. And then Somerset.
No Allier?
Bro, actually, no. Bro, who are the? I still don't know.
Oh no!
Bro, I thought Kurt, JD, and Cold would do a lot better than they are. Bro, Nick
You're
830,
on
let's
my
go.
heart.
Yeah, Nick 830.
Dude, you're far ahead than me.
What do you mean?
What's your count? Oh my! Oh.
Are you watching it on the Fortnite thing?
No.
Yeah, the Fortnite thing's ahead.
Wait, yours is working? Why is
The
that working?
The Fortnite thing isn't working for you?
Must be dreaming. Clix Lacey victory royale
Let's go.
game number 2 in the craziest
You should watch my
run I
stream.
feel like I've seen in so long. Clix holding height for so much of that end game.
and then utilizing those shockwaves to just disrupt SETI, just saying, hey, I know you think you know what up, down, left, right is. Well, this shockwave is about to send shockwaves through your mind.
How did he have so many, right? Throwback to when Frankie was talking to them. He's like, yeah, Clix might have shockwaved me into Storm, right? How do you have enough to go ahead and do that to your teammate, launch yourself up like 7 times? As you can see, Clix is very, very comfortable in this meta. This is why I was talking about the fact that a lot of the reload items, they're callbacks to previous competitions way back years ago. Clix has been a player that's been playing for a very long time, instantly comfortable with all of the items that are going to be in this competition, which is why, of course, he was like, listen, those purple pumps, please bring them back.
Yeah, Clix really set our expectations quite high for the rest of the competition. And, you know, like you were saying, he was doing such a good job on the solo high ground and getting an elimination onto Podesai and then getting an elimination
Bro, imagine if this is going to be Clix's first FNCS win.
These pros kind of tend to take a step back.
That'd be so hype.
A little bit. But Clix was the exact opposite. He just kind of put his foot on the gas pedal there and just kept going. And obviously, it came down to him and SETI in the final 1v1 Vivid. And it got kind of close.
Yeah, it did get kind of close. SETI is like, please stop throwing shockwaves at me. He's like, how do you have so many, right? Like I was mentioning, Clix just kept going up and up and up. Not to mention, Clix, when he dropped all the way down to the low ground and initially lost the high ground, he had no mats. He had nothing to work with. For some reason, there's like a pool of loot down there, a little llama for him to go ahead and help him clutch that game up.
I love to see it. I also love to see Lacey running around the arena right now, getting everyone really hyped up. That's what you want to see. If you do go down, and if even your own teammate goes down, you got to keep your mental straight.
I mean, when we saw that moment, we saw Clix get up, get excited. Yeah. We have that listen in. Let's hear from what this game happened and how it all went down.
For him to go ahead and help him clutch that game up.
I love
I'm
to
spinning
see
you
it. I
mats,
also love to
and I'm
see
gonna go down on
Lacey
walls, okay?
running
I'm connecting. Wait, I'm shocking, sorry. Don't no, shocked, bro. I know I said I'm shockwaving. You're good. 100. Dead. I'm going on height again, I'm going on height. 200. Kill 300.
Shocks. 5 shocks. Have 3 nuts.
Let's go! Let's go!
To be fair, Zeke, Clix did come that he was shockwaving.
You know, we all know how chaotic Fortnite games can get. Technically, he did comment. We'll just let it slide because, you know, he got a victory royale. So at the end of the day, it's all good. And now they're currently holding that number 1 spot, 27 points.
Let's
go.
go.
It's looking so good, but look right behind them, right? Cooper and Zemi, they're still holding strong as well.
Whoa, 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 but right behind them, tied up 24 points there. I see SETI and Dia sneaking into 3rd place right there. You know, I was swore that team was going to be good on paper. But yeah, Cooper and Zemi again, instantly getting contested towards the top of the leaderboard right there. That just shows how close these Fortnite competitions really are.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it after game number 1, that once Peterbot gets eliminated by someone, once he gets down, he wants to go for that 1st place player. He wants to prove himself. And unfortunately, if you're going up against Cooper, it might be a little bit risky. And obviously, Aussie Antics being left alone there definitely spelled a little bit of a disaster. So I don't know if we're necessarily going to be seeing that strat again out of them. But Cooper, Zemi, 2 strong games in a row, Vivid.
Yeah, I mean, super, super strong with them. Like you were mentioning, Kelly, the early contestation over at the Dirty Docks. Things already getting spicy over there. Peterbot and Aussie landing over that way. I was like, seeing this and that happening. Everything's going crazy already.
Yeah, you know, and still game 2. Zeke, we have so much more. There might be a possibility that we see Peterbot pull out the team strat and just land in a new spot every single game.
I would love that. The only other thing I want to see out of these games that I've seen too much of is my boy Ali-A getting bullied, okay? Leave Ali-A alone. Let him play his game for once. But man, Nika Podesai as well going.
Yeah, I don't have that much faith in Ali-A and
I'm loving this, like, extra.
I mean, Mongo was in his prime then.
No, we're not gonna let Ali-A play his game for one.
You never know what.
Like, I'm sorry, but if Mongo was in his prime, then it'd be fair, but he's not. I don't know what they were thinking.
Sometimes you got some crazy mythic or exotic.
You know, you mentioned layer, and I really like the layer that they're playing here. They're kind of going for the 2nd high ground. You can see even in those clips right there that they're paying attention to high ground. They're peeking behind. They're going for those.
Bro, why do I have 25 ping? You shit.
Although eliminations are great on low ground, there's just so many question marks.
I'd be hitting. I'm gonna try hitting.
But high ground
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah.
Guys, I want more
Okay,
action.
messed up.
Let's get back up on that battle bus. Taco, Jacob PR, over to you.
Games. We want more games, and I'm honestly keeping my ear to the
Games,
street. The whole
games,
Fortnite
games.
community is saying this is fun. This is what it's all about, and I can agree.
That leaderboard was looking crazy though. Seti and
Crazy.
cannot sleep on their performance so far today. And Jacob, we're about to hit the halfway point. Game 3, it's ready to ride.
Wait, do you have an exotic? Well, I'm about to. Why did? I got 200 pumps.
This is it.
Uh-huh.
Where?
And it's not necessarily going the way that I thought. It's
Again, where are you?
elimination.
I'm scared of you.
It's been consistency in the placements and making these top
Ouch.
five, making these top
Oh,
threes.
max
So this
headshot.
is what it's really all about. Maybe you could close the gap in the last half of the day, but who knows?
One thing's for sure though, Faxity and Reason playing that third-party contest at Dirty Docks has made it very difficult for Flakes and Gone to find that level of consistency in comparison to Zemi and Cooper. They've just been silently sliding through those end games. We saw their game 1 pop off too. And other teams, they're gonna have to step it up or they'll fall behind.
Yeah, it's
Gavin, where are you?
really important here because this is a good like pacing game, seeing where you're at versus the rest of the pack. It's almost like testing your strategy. Is it working? But Benno's just keeping his eyes peeled, seeing Lacey land a little short. There goes half of the HP. And I don't think Benno's going to go on this great chase. It's a little too risky. He doesn't even necessarily know where Clicks
Gavin, are you there?
Doesn't want to get taken down a little early.
I think if Benno had a shockwave there, he would have gone for it. He would have full sent it, but no mobility means you're gonna have to come to a halt. Alex on the other
Were you trying there? What was that gameplay?
Shockwave to safety just in the nick of time. He'll be able to reunite.
You had a
with
mystic and
Moxie,
everything.
show that supportive measure, that backup unit, and that's gonna stop Alex.
Oh no,
and
bro,
Faxity
save K.
can't continue to press that issue.
You know, watching the Milk Cup, Moxie was trying to make a last game run in that final game of the day. I think they had like 15.
God, bro, why isn't my wall not placing there? That's so weird. Like, I'm placing a wall, and then my game just freezes up. It's so weird. Like, huh?
Landing on you and trying to take the fight and catch you off guard.
Scenes at Fort Crumpet, though, is just Queasy trying to take advantage of Seti and Naya spotted off on the bridge a little bit further north. And Queasy, he's always got a very familiar strategy, Jacob. Doesn't matter if it's FNCS major finals or if it's the pro.
Come on, Nick A30. You got this. Never back down. Never what?
And so far about the
Never back down.
first two
There, I
games,
got
we
it.
have seen them kind of lead the pack in terms of consistently being up there on that high ground. It's just closing it out has been the struggles. Whether it's somebody shock waving you off of the high ground or you doing it yourself, they need to figure out how to close out those mistakes and kind of minimize how many they're making. This Coyote.
Do you want to play some Battle Royale?
I'm watching the thing, though.
One player towards their south that they might have to be careful for.
I'm watching the thing in this. It's so hyped.
So to say, nobody really expects much from them, even though Coyote is always breaking the mold and showing us new tricks in competitions just like this.
Oh, you can't say nobody because Captain Shudda, if you got a chance to talk to that guy like I did, he was just calling out, we are going to be winning. It's going to take a little bit of a pop-off now to play catch-up, but Alex stopped mid-air by Nate Hill. You want to go for a bloom battle? Nate Hill coming out on top of that exchange. Loser Fruit, all she wants to do now is just wait.
Clicks and Lacey just had a crazy game. Clicks did the solo clutch up and got the win.
I was saying Nate Hill got a good upgrade.
So this could be Clicks' first FNCS win. Yeah, it considers as FNCS thing, guys. Yeah, but they said this will consider as an FNCS win because they didn't be like the best.
If they're able to take down Loser Fruit, but I hear the crash pad, and there was so much distance being made by Loser Fruit with that heads-up play.
Yeah, it's harder to win an actual FNCS, but they said this counts as an FNCS.
Too much attention, Alex hiding, trying to see if he can get an angle and opening any kind of way to find this knock of revenge onto Nate Hill, but
Nate Hill went crazy there.
That elimination take place onto Loser Fruit now means that Alex will be forced to just continue hiding.
He gets a little bit of the zone. It's just unfortunate where Nate Hill and Regs are currently positioned at. He can't really rotate to either the left or that right side. So he literally has to wait until they disengage off that position before he can do anything. deep into Dirty Dogs. Faxity, Reason, a late entrant not only to a competition like this, but a late contest on this side of the map, and it looks like they're leading the fight. Reason does have the breacher, so he can break through these builds relatively easy, but they're shock waving to try to find safety, and Reason is going in onto Gon. They realize this is a 2v1. It's now or never, but a big shot from Gon is going to slow things down.
And Flakes, he's got to come play a little bit of supportive measure. He knows that Gon just got a huge crack onto Reason's shield, but Faxity, Reason, now split.
Oh, wow.
Gon gonna crank all the way
He's
to the high
out
ground,
there.
just crash pad to safety. He does have a chug jug, and with Flakes nearby, Flakes is gonna be the one to actually cut off that line of sight there for Reason and Faxity. But this fight at Dirty Dogs, it's inevitable, Jacob, because there's only one way to actually make it towards the edge of zone. Faxity and Reason, we're going to have to approach one of the two other teams landing in that POI, and it just happens to be the Brazilians every time.
Yeah, and it's just now turning unfortunate for both of them instead of just Faxity and Reason. The zone is pulling further and further to the east, so there's so many more teams that they're going to have to find a way to make their way through, including Peterbot and Ozzy.
Peterbot
got their first elimination.
Peterbot.
Nonetheless, Peterbot just so dastardly. The moment that he sees anybody, he's so down to just key them immediately. That's brimming with confidence.
I think first place was about 27 points. That was Clix and Lacey. Second place, only 3 points away. 3 eliminations separating as of now. But you can see that 2 teams still over here. 1 damage per tick in the zone. There's a lot of chug barrels, a lot that you can go ahead and recuperate the HP, the bandages as well. So it's not too much of a worry that they're staying here, but look at all the resources that they're using. Reason is almost out of those small bullets. You see him just 5 shots left in the shotgun. Luckily, Faxity is there to finish off that elimination and give him the loot he so desperately needs.
That was a great snipe by Faxity, making sure to cut off that escape angle. But at the same time, Jacob, they spent so much time. This was such a steep investment, fighting for so long at Dirty Dogs, and they're not exactly better off for it. Loser Fruit gonna add to the count, though. 1 more elimination for Faxity and Reason to take advantage of. But they are still out in no man's land compared to where other teams are already positioning inside of the zone. And with the amount of time spent, they might as well just continue to play exclusively for eliminations.
Yeah, especially since, you know, if you're in full control, you have all the loot, and you hear those players just getting rebooted over and over and over. You know that solo player is staying by, and you can just continue to farm just like they're doing so far. Cold and Courage rotating through Slurpy Swamp. They have to be careful. Seti and Daya right above them. Mongrel on Ollie A just close to the zone, and there's still 1 more team as well. All of them have a little bit of priority over them on this rotation for now.
A lot of bodies, though, at Slurpy Swamp, and we all know Peterbot does not like anybody in his territory. Might only be a matter of time before he looks to start clearing out some of those teams and playing a little more aggressive. But
crazy game.
Back in with our Game 2 winners, Lacey and Clix. If they can continue to replicate the level of success they found in the last lobby, Jacob, they might start to win with this one.
They have that calm, cool, collected demeanor. They have the chemistry. Best friends, some would say. As Ozzy's on the other side, putting pressure down from above. Peterbot's to have a crash land. He's trying to make his way up with that shockwave. Meanwhile, that full duo that they were going up against quickly made their way on out. You said it yourself, Taco. Slurpy Swamp. That belongs to 1 man and 1 man only, or boy. That would be Peterbot. And he's just really wreaking havoc all around the lobby. And you see, and he's going to pack a punch in his loadout. It's not just the Thunder Shotgun and the Mammoth. He's making sure that he has the SMG as well. That way he can just end a fight in the blink of an eye.
But with the way that Peterbot and Aussie essentially just reclaimed Slurpy Swamp, they forced every single one of those other teams that were trying to take advantage of some of the heals surrounding Slurpy completely away. He's not allowing anybody else to utilize those resources. It's only Peterbot and Aussies to take advantage of. Ronaldo, Kanata, they're one of those teams a little bit stuck on the outskirts of Slurpy, but they got a decent little loot pile next to them.
See, I knew this was the only team with 2 FNCS championships, but with a Chapter 2 Season 1 win, Ronaldo is the only creator with an FNCS champion. Hey, that's got to give a little bit of confidence for someone like Ronaldo. I know we were kind of watching him practice in the rooms. His mechanics are
Gavin,
there.
are you there?
It's just kind of like the outside factors that change
Gavin?
when Fortnite and the meta changes.
But Ron doesn't even need the championship title. Ron would have that confidence regardless of the circumstances surrounding his competitive history. Allier, though, Zeke was asking for it. Guys, please stop bullying him. And it seems like it's worked out so far. But Mongrel, Allier, they might be running smack dab into Cammy soon. Gotta keep an open eye out. Clix has lost Lacey, though, and we are rapidly approaching that no more reboots territory.
This is best case scenario though with Lacey going down because you got a max pull to the south, which means a lot of those teams are already going to start their rotations on over. Just need to figure out how you're going to get the loot. And if Flakes and Gon are going to push up on you, but no, it's actually Clix the one looking to get aggressive. If he can win this 2v1 fight, that's the loot that they need.
Oh.
And there's a big
Come
shot.
on, Clix, cook.
Back to back.
Oh.
Clix is feeling the pain as well. Clix is not slowing down.
Let's go, Clix. There goes one.
Gon is gone.
Oh my god, Clix is crazy at the game.
Okay, I'm back.
That was a crazy play by Clix, soloing. What is Clix doing? He's a beast! Oh my gosh! Clix is going crazy right now.
But he's gonna sit and hide inside of the bush. They don't have any idea where he's actually scurried off to, and they'll be forced to just head right back
What
to the zone.
the heck was that play? Clix just went in for the 2v1 and he cooked.
With him staying alive, there's going to be a second chance as well. But I wish them all the luck in the world because look how stacked that side of the zone is when the reboots finally turn on. Luckily, there's barrels. There is Slurpy Swamp, so there is going to be some chances. But you got to give credit. All the credit in the world to Clix, not only making that opportunity possible, getting Lacey back in the game, but getting him loot. Isn't that the creator's job?
But it's just not enough loot and Clix. He's gonna pay the ultimate price. They're victims now to the rest of the lobby. Everybody holding into their position, and they're down and out for the count, Jacob. They'll go back to the battle bus for game 4.
That is just 8 placements too short to get any placement points. At least he was able to get some eliminations to keep the points flowing. As Faxity and Reason just getting targeted.
No, bro, why did Cook have to die there?
The zone, so eventually teams will have to start to rotate their way in.
Dang it, bro.
How long can they keep a hold of this pressure? And it seems like things have settled for them, so it's about assessing the situation.
Yo, they have
They're using everything that they have, every resource. Bandages first, then the chug if needed. And this is how Gon is just getting put in the ringer right now. Another elimination, and it's after 7th zone. He's not coming back this time.
And Gon and Flakes just caught in the crossfire for way too long.
That sucks, bro.
And Reason, but Benno, Reddish, they're looking to keep the ball rolling here. Reddish is gonna take a moment, replenish some of those shields that she lost. But with 6 splashes, a couple of big pots, it's gonna be no issue whatsoever. They're definitely looking nice and healthy, but the high ground is what might be up for grabs soon.
Yeah, right now we see Queasy and Nick at 30 on one side, but on the other, Ali A and Mongrel are actually making an attempt for it. Might be a little bit too soon though. 7th zone may wait just a little bit longer, especially with one team getting focused, but they do have it, and they have it secured for now. You see them firing off into the distance. That's Queasy and Nick. They're seeing where the zone pulls, and Mongrel and Ollie A, they get the zone pull. They get high ground priority.
But the for now is the key word here, because the moment that Allier tries to get a peek overhead, Queasy just immediately pushing him back. They're still looking to play for that height takeover. And Queasy's intentions, this could be an all-out brawl for the high ground in a matter of seconds here. But the whole lobby is on the move, Jacob. They're all trying to control that front side.
Even Alex using the crash pad that wasn't even his. Mongrel, he's been in this situation before, being able to hold on to that high ground. Ali A is doing his job right. Anybody that flies past, he's trying to put down pressure, trying to land some damage, make it easier and easier for the lobby to thin out. But Reddish has just got taken down, leaving Benno by himself. And you can see he only has 3 minis, so he's going to need an elimination if this goes to a heal off.
He does have a lot of builds to work with, though, for the time being, but he's got Kanata and Stibble Ronaldo directly underneath where he's boxed up. Mongrel still trying to control height, but Queasy, Nick A30, they're overtaken. Mongrel by his own, he can't keep tabs of everyone around him, so Queasy gonna force him to drop.
That was a 200 IQ play. You had Nick at 30 pushing up, being the actual aggressor. Queasy in the distance landing the damage. All the A is now down. Mongrel's by himself. 90 on the Chug, only 25 builds left. He's trying to keep his position in the front side of the zone to attack. But for how long, with more and more players starting to put pressure, you feel and hear the shots firing onto his builds.
Oh, but Cammy just got shockwave deep into the heart of the storm. Peterbot, one more time, as a solo. He's gonna have to use the slurp juice. He's gonna have to find some more eliminations if they want to make up for the placement points with those individual elims. And Mongrel might just be the target in his sights. Mongrel doing everything he can, working his way through the low ground, but he doesn't have enough. Peterbot, though, getting caught up in more action than what he bargained for, trying to get the layer switch over, and he's going straight for the high ground tackle.
Might not take it all. He missed that opportunity. Goes straight down to the low ground. Thanks to that elimination on Mongrel, he does have some Chug left. Veno's doing the same thing, getting aggressive, forcing players lower and lower on his current position. Queasy and Nick, third time could be the charm. We've seen him on high ground. Let's see him close it out.
But Kanata, Ronaldo, they just been skirting by. Peterbot with a fourth elimination now onto Nate Hill. And it could be disastrous for Savage. He's trying to see if he can make his way forward, but Peterbot actually going to be the one caught off guard. Rex from behind, just taking him out. A menace to the lobby, no roar, but Rex paying the ultimate price. She's also been eliminated. Thomas bringing down Mr. Savage, and it's all by himself that he's got to keep this one alive.
Oh no, Shockwave just a little bit too far into zone. Only 10 on the Chug, so that's essentially going to be a non-factor. Down below, one of the few duos left in this game, Ronaldo and Kanata. They are the ones on the hunt. They are the ones causing complete chaos down below, especially for any team that crosses path, and the Gentle Mates have just been separated. Nikoff is down as Ronaldo picks up his third elimination.
But Ronaldo, he's running slim as far as the builds are going, and Seti, he might have to drop. Seti might have to get involved, getting a couple of tags. Kanata's shield's so incredibly low, but Seti, he's all by himself. He's just trying to stay out of the line of sight, and he can't go much further. He's gonna have to block his view.
From a top 2 to a top 3, at least he's staying consistent. As Nick dropping down from above, no builds. Queasy taking a huge amount of damage, 10 HP each. They're scrambling to try to make a play, and Nick and Bodie is amazing with that elimination. But it's Ronaldo, it's Kanata, the thieves of the night. They steal away the game.
Ronaldo and Kanata from out of nowhere. They were always a part of the conversation, but everybody just
that was unexpected.
long enough that Ron could close this
For me, at least.
of a former
Hey boys, don't lose your voices before you've had a chance to talk to me. Pretty excited about that one. Everyone had their eyes on you going into this competition. Game number 3, you finally show up. How does it feel?
I mean, this guy right here is the GOAT, man. This guy's the GOAT. This guy's solo clutch, and you know me, I'm a FNCS champion. I carried my squad back in 2019. You know, the genetics and everything. We just a GOAT to do it. We waiting. When's next game? I mean, to be honest, that was probably the easiest game of Fortnite I've ever played in my entire life. All right, I'm not gonna even lie. We finally got a South Zone. Finally. If those who know, you know what I'm saying? We finally got a South Zone. The first 2 games, we're top left. We're running the whole map, landing bottom right. We finally get a zone, and I said we're gonna win it. And what happened? We won that game.
I feel like I'm hearing some excuses though. Are you saying you're only gonna win this if you get Southside zones?
He said, watch, if we get a zone, we're gonna win. What happened? I mean, look at it. The first 2 games, 2 pulled max. Get what we did. Top 5, top 3, and now we won. Easy.
All right, well, let's see if you can make it easy. As you were saying, Ron?
It's not over yet, though. We still got 3 more, so, hey.
There you go. Let's not get ahead of yourselves. Galen Center, please show some appreciation. It's Ron and Kanata. Let's head back to Zeke.
No way the Pro-Am is delivering on the entertainment right now. Oh my gosh. I am just so in love with this format. I'm so in love with Reload, and I'm in love with everything we're seeing right now. I cannot believe we got a win from Kanata and Steel Ronaldo.
I mean, what a way to win that, right? The solo clutch, Kanata.
What the heck,
well,
Gavin?
I got you with the callback right there. The major 2, if you know, you know. South Zone.
What are you
doing?
doing?
They do win the game, gosh. Kanata's just so good. Honestly, I mean, you know, we make jokes all the time about when zones pull this way, that way. When Kanata pulls a zone, he usually does very, very well.
We like to talk about players that kind of fly under the radar.
Yo,
And
got
for
hacked.
whatever reason, Kanata, we just keep forgetting that he is one of the best players in Fortnite.
Yeah.
He is the only player
like the
in the
GOAT.
world to make all 26 FNCS Grand Finals. And to see him be here on the FNCS Pro-Am to prove himself on the caliber that we expect him to, that's what I love to see. But honestly, Stable Ronaldo is really surprising me. We talked about a lot of these influencers being their loot llamas. I think Stable Ronaldo is pulling all the weight as well. Look at that, 3 eliminations each. It was Ronaldo to get the final.
It was equal right there at the end. I mean, 4 eliminations of after the tournament ends. How many times the quote-unquote content creator was able to match the eliminations of the professional player? But with game number 3 right there, Kanata and Stable Ronaldo, first place.
I'm still watching it.
No. Wow. We are halfway through this competition,
Is there, like,
and
an
once again, those standings get flipped on their head. Now, we are at the halfway point, which means we're going to give the players some time here. They're going to go ahead and head back with 3 more games to go. They got to start talking strategy, what they're going to do in that second half of the competition. I want to also highlight here, man, Queasy, Nick A30. Oh, my gosh. I don't know. Like, Queasy is a legend already. We all know that. But the fact that consistently we are getting these height endgame situations out of Queasy and Nick A30, by the way. Because sometimes, you know, just one of the duos, think about that last game, Game 2, Clicks left as a solo. Nick A30 is right there with Queasy.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing such a good job. I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit worried after games 1 and 2 because it looked like nobody was really going up for high ground. So I was like, well, if anybody starts to like shoot up, pressure them, tries to take it before them, like what's going to happen then? Game 3, Mongrel and Allier were actually up there on the high ground. And that lasted for about a minute because Queasy just knows how to take the high ground as well. Got to give a big shout out to Nick, though, because it's not easy to kind of follow up on those takes.
No, I love that you talk about Mongrel taking high ground, though, because if you looked on the other side of zone, around zone 8 there, that was when Nick A30 and Queasy were essentially egoing. Typically, when one player starts to establish high ground, they kind of hold it until someone either chops them or tries to steal it away from them. But to ego a player and to just build your own high ground on the other side is a different sense in itself. But Queasy, Nick A30 doing a great job. Nick A30 getting an elimination onto Seti. One of our invitational winners is definitely going to be in his highlight reel.
Beautiful shot right there from Nick.
Dude, and I love to you kind of bring up Seti. I love that we've also kind of been seeing Seti. He's kind of like lurking, right? He keeps making these end games. In game number 2, we saw him kind of paired up with Daya as well. They're on the low ground. I mean, Seti is like, he smells blood in the water, right? Like, he's that shark lurking in the depths, waiting to strike. And the problem is, we kind of keep letting him make to end games.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to pat myself on the back a little bit here, right? We were talking about the duos, having a little bit of a conversation. I was like, I swear, Seti and Daya, they're like good on paper. Everybody's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I swear they should be good. Like, nah. Shout out to KXR, though, because I saw KXR put some respect on Seti and Daya's name as a duo in this competition. So far, though, I think they're proving everybody wrong.
I mean, you called it out, honestly, that we have a lot of FNCS competitors here, a lot of people that make it to the grand finals, but this is a team that has won multiple lands to both of their names, between the Milk Cup, between the Invitational. These aren't just land competitors, these are land winners right here. And that's why we are currently seeing them in their 2nd place spot. But for me, I'm looking at eliminations, and I have to look to Ozzy and Peterbot. 16 eliminations, the most in the lobby. But of course, placement is where they're falling short.
Yeah, I was actually, looking towards that as well. No surprise that they do have the most. It's also kind of crazy looking at that leaderboard, how close, like top 7's very, very close. I think it was up to like 3rd place. There's only a 6-point difference right now, so it's still pretty much anybody's game.
Yeah, that's really scary. We kind of missed out there at 2nd place, right? Cooper Zemi still also hanging on there, making sure that this 1st place spot doesn't get too far away, right? I mean, just to see like the I love that reaction. The variety of talent, really, from every single duo. It doesn't matter who we tune into. There's excitement. There's plays being made. Like, man, Reload is just so much fun.
Yeah, it really, really is. And shout out to Alex, right? Because Alex kind of putting on an early game clinic right now. Definitely going for those aggressive pushes. That game, though, definitely got a little bit of a pushback. Nate Hill was moving a little bit. Actually took out Alex on a push and was able to pick up a couple more eliminations kind of following up on that.
Yeah, we like to talk about kind of these micro adjustments that players make during the tournament, because although you can prepare for reload, playing at home, playing ranked games, there's only so much that you can really prepare for a tournament. The meta kind of evolves as the tournament goes on. So to see Nate Hill kind of respond to how Alex is playing, because we saw Alex, like you said, going for those early aggressions and then just kind of punishing the players near him. Making those small adjustments like what we saw from Nate Hill is what allows you to stay at the top of the leaderboard.
I'm
Yeah,
curious,
that's facts,
right?
though.
Now that we have kind of this halftime, we're kind of going to give these players time to think and kind of take a step back and collect themselves. I'm wondering what they will bring for the second half of the competition. For now, though, we will go to a little break. When we return, more action here from the FNCS Pro-Am. What is going on, Fortnite fam? Welcome back to the FNCS Pro-Am. Again, we're here during the halftime, waiting for our players to kind of take a small break, and then we'll get back to the action. But first, we got to introduce you to David. Yeah, I know.
What's going on?
David is here.
Come on now.
We're standing
Wait,
next to David. The internet will never forget this happened. David,
Just
welcome.
like,
How are you feeling?
Bro,
I just like the way you got me feeling.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh. So, David, you know, what brought you to Fortnite? Why
Man,
Fortnite? Of all games.
Listen, in 2017, I found the game on a PlayStation Store. I downloaded it.
Let's
I
go,
got
bro,
into it
David.
super early, maybe like season 2. And ever since then, I've been
Just
addicted to it. I
like
can't lie to you. Ever since then, I've been addicted to
I
it.
just like the way you got me feeling.
So we was talking a little bit before.
You
we
got
actually
me
hopped on
feeling.
the I was like, you know, have you been keeping up with Fortnite competitive in general?
Yes, I'm coming for that. I want to be a pro too.
Look at that.
My journey not done. I did the music. I got to get back into the Fortnite, bro. Come on now.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
You know?
So watching the competition today, then who you gonna be rooting for?
I think Ronaldo, bro.
Okay.
He going crazy. Peter Bot going crazy too. He's literally clip farming right now. He's literally clip farming. So, you know, yeah.
I mean, you brought up your music. You just released a new album.
I did.
Congratulations,
Thank
first of all. But I gotta ask, man, listening to your own music while playing Fortnite, is there a song in your new album that you're like, it's go time, WP, the end of the game?
I think Feel It.
Yeah, Feel It.
Oh, that gets me in the mode. Yeah, Feel It. That's the one.
Dude,
I was just singing that.
What inspires you, man? I mean, obviously you're like kind of a prolific musician. You know, you're coming in. Obviously, Fortnite loves you a lot. So, what inspires you?
Right now, it's a lot of movies, television, and just life experiences, bro. Especially the games. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
All right. Talk to me a little bit about the watch party you got going on there, because I just found out you're
up there, bro. I've been
Streaming.
getting my little commentator vibe. You know, I've been checking in on players, see if everybody's locked in, and you know, seeing how everybody's doing.
Are you gonna start streaming some Fortnite? Maybe get into some cash cups?
I need to. Yes, yes. I'm going to.
Get into Cash Cup. Wait. Does that mean they're confirming to bring back Cash Cups?
Okay, all right.
Wait, that might actually be confirming they bring back Cash Cups.
It's a 1v1. He goes to win. What does that sound like?
Wait, never mind.
Oh my God! Oh my God! He's got it! He's got it!
Bro, I'm so stupid. They already do have Cash Cups. Wait, no, or no, I'm thinking about Victory Cash Cups.
Come on, bro.
I cannot believe. So, like, how's the experience been for you, man?
Bro,
I mean, here it's just.
It's like 2018. I was like, yo, I gotta be in the stadium. I gotta be in this arena one day, and I'm here, bro.
So is this like the first time for you then? Like trying to like an event like this? Really?
It's blowing my mind right now, bro.
So that means as well you've never actually put on a stage.
I'm sorry, Slayer, bro, but like,
Give me
I
the
watched it.
controller, bro. Give me the controller, bro, please.
Are you an LA local?
I am.
So what is it like having all of these people from all around the world being able to like compete in Fortnite, one of your favorite games, right here
It's
in your hometown?
beautiful just to see everybody come together for this one game that kind of just brings us all together to kind of scream and cheer and champion our favorite creators, our favorite gamers. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing.
That's
It's a beautiful
amazing.
thing.
So, David, before we say goodbye, first off, please tell the people about not only where they can find you, but tell them about your album.
Thank you. All right, my name is David, aka D4VD. My new album, Wizard, is just out right now. It's a beautiful, beautiful album.
Yeah,
Put my
it's
heart
a
and
good
soul into
album.
it. Listen to it while you're playing Fortnite and go crazy on the game. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go, David. Thank you, brother.
Appreciate you.
Such a big, honor. That's David. I'm standing next to David, dude. All right, for now, let's go hang out with Frankie and see what
Peace
she's
out.
up to during the halftime.
Thank you very much. David, do you want to come and visit the player lounge? Because I've got a birthday boy here who would love to meet you. Cypher PK, do you want a signed copy of David's new album?
David, I would love one. Absolutely.
There you go. Hopefully we can hook a guy up. Now, Cypher, tell me what's happening. You're currently at 20th in the leaderboard. We don't say last year. We say 20th yourself and Moxie. What's happening?
You know, it's very stacked right now. We managed to get a point last game. We shot someone out the sky.
Oh, not
we're
only
gonna
a
make some
point.
adjustments. I think what we're going to do for the second half is just play a lot more aggressive. You know, every kill is 1 point, every elimination is 1 point. And placements are a little bit hard to get because of everyone staying alive. So we're just going to W key and be a little bit more aggressive and see if that works.
I like the sound of that. I mean, Peterbot is
What?
dropping you with Aussie. I don't know if you
What?
maybe
I live.
And fortunately, so far, he has not attacked us. He's busy eliminating Mongrel and Booga and Typical Gamer. So we're going to keep it that way, hopefully, you know. My one birthday wish was to not be attacked by Peterbot.
Oh, that's slightly awkward because I thought your one birthday wish was to get a cake personally baked by Mr. Courage JD.
Everybody, today is Cypher PK's birthday. Join
I'm dying to fall damage with the ground for. Day to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cypher. Happy birthday.
Hayden didn't talk.
Yeah, you gonna eat some of that? I don't like the way he's looking at my cake.
I don't like the way he's looking at you. It's like he's going to eat you up in the lobby
Oh,
in
in my
just
house,
a
right?
moment.
Hayden, are you watching the Pro-Am?
So,
Bro, the Pro-Am's been going crazy. Click's gotta win.
But now are you going to get the
Nice.
and head up that leaderboard?
And it's Cypher
Did
PK's
you say
birthday.
you couldn't come to my house today?
You gotta show them that Unk still got it.
Huh? No, because I'm doing stuff for my mom's Mother's Day.
Hayden, you should like watch my live stream right now.
Oh, shoot, I forgot about
Thank you,
that idea.
Frankie. Look, you're talking
What
about
live
unks, you're
stream?
talking about
I'm live
icons.
streaming.
There is a lot of icons competing here today.
No,
and I
you're
found
not.
myself
Yeah, I am.
an icon as well. You might have seen him in the past Pro-Am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I have my stream on my side. Hey, I literally have my stream on the side of my screen.
I heard stream, so I thought
Hey,
you
are
might
we dead,
be
Rails?
just- I'm gonna play Fortnite.
Hey, you should join me because you can watch it in Fortnite.
Egan, don't worry. I banned Addy for a week.
Did you see the talk channel?
Millie, do you want to say hi?
I love to hear it. I love the excitement. Now
Oh crap, I gotta leave, bro. I'm trying to stream and I can't have this
Millie.
in the background.
We've got creators, we've
Millie.
got pros. I want to know, is there a specific creator
Alright.
surprised you a little bit on how well they've been playing?
Well, I mean, obviously, I don't know. Can we
Bro,
call
I can
him
see
a
me
creator,
doing the
Stable
throwing
Ronaldo?
next.
You know, I mean, I think he definitely has a little bit of that juice, but no, honestly.
I swear, if I die to
great
fall
to see all the
damage.
competitors can, like, really give
Yeah, I was
it their
about
all.
to say.
And massive shout out to my boy, Cyber
Wait, what if I
BK.
jump in this bush? Will I take any
Has in
damage?
many of his events, so huge birthday wishes.
Okay, I don't know what I'm thinking, bro. Like,
It's been a thorn in my side for years. So, massive shout out to you, Courage. I love you, buddy. But seriously, it's really
he
cool to
loves
see all these,
courage.
creators
Whoa,
come up.
buddy.
I love it. Look, you're shouting out a lot of the OGs. You're familiar with the OGs. Now, are you going to put Cypher PK as your prediction? If you have to predict who is going to stay up on top in these next 3 matches, give me a duo.
Oh man, look, I gotta go with Clicks after what we just saw earlier.
Yeah, bro, I agree.
Absolute
Clicks.
performance out of him.
Let's go,
But
Clicks.
You know what, man?
Let's
I
go,
really want to
Clicks.
see a little bit more out of Nick 830 and what was the new guy? Was it his name?
Queasy, Nick 830?
There it is. That's the duo I'm looking out for as well. I'm trying to see them get that victory royale, and I think they're gonna do it after this next game.
I love it. You got to put some respect on Queasy's name, the GOAT IGL of Fortnite competitive. I am loving the action so far. You're loving the action. That is a solid prediction. Any last words before
I'm
we
dead.
go back to the deck?
Cause
man,
I'm dead.
I was there for
Why
one
do
of
I
the
take
first
ball
Fortnite
damage?
events ever done right here in LA. It's
dead.
incredible to have seen how far this game has come. Look, I think it goes without saying, the community that's come out for this, and it's really shown the passion and the love. Like, keep doing that. Things you love, and have a good time out there. This is really, really a fun time, and shout out to Epic for putting this on.
I love it. I wouldn't expect anything less from the icon himself, Golden Boy. Thank you so much. See, you know what to do.
Shout out the OG Golden Boy. That's where Booga came from, in case you didn't know. I mean, Golden Boy was just an absolute legend. Thanks for doing that for us, buddy. We appreciate that. And of course, shout out to Cypher BK. Happy birthday. If you haven't
Happy
already, go
birthday.
wish him a happy birthday. Tweet at him, however you want to do it. Just make sure you say happy birthday. All right, we're kind of getting closer, okay? Closer and closer to kicking back up the competition. The players are having some time to kind of take a step back and collect themselves for the last 3 games. Why don't we take a look at kind of our standings and remind ourselves kind of what's transpiring. Because, man, these games have provided so much chaos. And, you know, if you told me, hey, after game number 3, Kanata and Stable Ronaldo would be in first place, I'd be like, bro, what are you talking about? There's so many different names. Why them? And my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, a little bit of a slow start, maybe a little bit of a sleeper start out of the duo, right? I was kind of watching them in some of the games. Stable Ronaldo getting, like, knocked. 6 zone that one game, and then all of a sudden game number 3, that's where they kind of found their stride, the low ground. They found their zone. Shout out to Kanata for that one. But yeah, I mean, it's no surprise here, honestly. Like, I think everybody kind of coming into the competition, you've got an FNCS winner paired up with an FNCS winner. I mean, come on, what's going to happen?
Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of people say that if you look at Fortnite from 5-6 years ago, it is a vastly different game, especially the competitive side of things. But still, being able to have that competitive mindset, understand what your priorities need to be, and also be able to synergize and communicate with your IGL is very important. I think that's what Stable Ronaldo brings, where maybe a few other content creators fall a little short, is that he understands what it means to be a duo, what it means to be in a team and work together.
I love it. We've done something special. We've got some stats from the first 3 games. Let's take a look and kind of see, are there any front runners leading any of these stats? There's a name. You know, it's crazy, Viv. Why don't you just call out that name that seems to be eating up quite a bit of these stats?
So I read the first one, right, and I was like, ooh, Alex and Peterbot kind of tied up, and then my eyes went further down the list, and I was like, oh, Peterbot. Most damage done, best damage ratio, most builds, most eliminations. Peterbot, yeah, this is why he was finding himself toward the top of predictions.
He's also going down around 8th, 7th place. And a lot of those eliminations are kind of earned towards the end game. So for the fact that he has the most damage, the most builds, and the most eliminations, while still not placing that very high, just shows how much of a powerhouse he is.
As somebody who pretty much gets to watch Peterbot on a daily, and I love doing so, I'm kind of afraid to say we still haven't seen that Peterbot-esque performance, right? I'm talking about one of those end games where 7 eliminations, you blink and all of a sudden he gets them.
Well, I mean, Peterbot, you know, a completely incredible player in the standard Battle Royale mode that we're used to, and he has perfected that, he's played everything with it, and I'm wondering, actually, if, with it being reload mode, that it's not necessarily facilitating the kind of end game that Peterbot is used to.
I feel like he should be pretty comfortable. I mean, we're kind of getting to the end game pretty consistently, right? Every single time we kind of tune into him, he's picking up those refreshes. He's got a grapple gun to work with. It looks like he should be comfortable.
Something that we always say, though, about Peterbot is how he conditions the rest of the lobby.
Yeah.
And I think that this lobby is unconditionable because they are just so chaotic and they kind of just don't care. To quote David, I don't care is what they're saying to Peterbot.
I like that, but I think there's a point to that, right? Because obviously the fact we have all of these different things, there's so much chaos, shocks, and people kind of landing back down. You're like, I just eliminated you. Wait, stop, don't come back, don't come back. Like, there's so many different things, and I think there is, because I agree. Normally with Peterbot, we're used to seeing like, oh no, there's 20 duos left alive, it's Peterbot, and then suddenly like, wait, Peterbot won and picked up like 11 eliminations? What just happened? Now, what about creators, right? Who has shown up as the best creator on the day?
Whoa.
Well, it's actually Zemi, who is looking the strongest right now, and I don't think any of us are really surprised to hear that or say that. I mean, just look at some of these stats. Zemi, he's got ice in the veins.
Yeah, I mean, no surprise right there. We were kind of talking Zemi. For anybody who doesn't know anything about Zemi, pretty much taking over the zero build scene. He's considered one of the best players in that game mode. Coming over to the Pro-Am, obviously, yeah, you got to build a little bit, but the aim should be there. He knows how to kind of use all of these weapons. And I was actually talking to Zemi, right? Cooper was kind of gassing him up. He was like, dude, his aim is just like so good. And I was like, well, yeah, because in zero build, you're used to people kind of like shockwaving around, all of the movement that kind of gets added to zero build. Sometimes you just got to hit those shots of players flying through the sky. He's used to that. Reload, a lot of people flying through the sky.
And he's literally doing those aim trainer maps that we see, but it's just in zero build. But again, you know, he understands competition. He's entered competitions himself and then joined by Cooper, who's an incredible IGL. But looking at the numbers, Nate Hill, if we're going to talk about a dark horse, Nate Hill is definitely one of them with 1,500 damage.
Well, yeah, a lot of that's actually got to be from last game, right? We saw him, I kind of talked about it a little bit, gave him a little bit of a shout out for pushing back Alex. And I mean, if we're just looking at it on paper, it's like, whoa, like Nate Hill should not be able to push back Alex. I mean, Alex has been playing the game. He's an FNCS champion.
Nate Hill kind of
yeah, he's still kind of playing Fortnite, but he hasn't really considered himself or, you know, jumped into the competitions in a very long time. But to kind of see him do something like that and the show on the damage zone leaderboard, really, really cool to see.
I even saw Somerset up there, right? Like, whoa, what's going on, man? We're putting up some damage numbers here. It is so absolutely amazing. Now, we actually have an interview lined up. Let's check in with Clix and Lacey.
We have to check in with Clix and Lacey because they're 4th place on the leaderboard at the moment, but there's only 11 points separating them from Ron and Kanada at the top. Clix, what happened in that last game?
You know, there's a bush in front of us, and unfortunately they had a mammoth pistol and hit a headshot on Lacey, so he got hit 170. Not a good look. It was hard, but you really can't come back when zone's that far, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, Thomas and Somerset, they're going to do that to you once they get the mammoth in their hands. Lacey, what's the strategy going forward?
I'm landing on Somerset. She roomed the entire game.
Well, maybe Somerset's listening to this and she's going to be ready for you.
No,
it's
Somerset.
a W key situation, though, isn't it, Clix? It's anyone's game. All you need is
the
one good
entire
game. You
game.
can dominate the top again.
Yeah, I mean, these next 3 games are going to be really aggressive.
Bro,
so
had a
staying on par with the aggressiveness and trying to get many kills as possible.
And what's it like knowing that the crowd is on your side?
I got a crown on my head.
Always on the side. You just gotta love the crowd. You love the Clixers, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you got used to them being on your side, but you never take it for granted, right?
Never take it for granted. Super grateful for them.
And what's it like for you, Lacey? Obviously, the former pro player, now in front of the crowd again. Are you loving what you're hearing?
Yeah, you know, as a former professional player.
He's got like $5,000 to his name. That's a former professional player.
Current professional player. You know, it's fun. It's my first LAN. The adrenaline up there on the stage, it's a lot of fun hearing the crowd and seeing everybody cheering us on.
So maybe Major 3, Clix might make some changes to his very successful trio and bring you in?
I don't know. I might have to drop Iamzo. Need a new fragger?
He would literally physically weigh down our team. Like, it's not worth it.
That's such a shame. But you know what?
We got a game. We got to go.
Let's call this the last dance and head back to the desk. I need to sort this situation out.
What the heck?
Wow. That is crazy.
There's the engagement form we were looking at.
There it is. There it is. Obviously, you know that.
Is that Allie, bro?
They're excited. Obviously, again, that's a character. That's them being characters. That's them being characters. What did you say? Oh, it has to do with the VOD review. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. You know, you're talking about excitement, and we just saw Clix and Lacey backstage. A lot of people are coming to the stage right now. I'm guessing that they might get a little bit more excited in the audience when we do see Clix and Lacey come out. But I just love to hear from Golden Boy that Clix really surprised him, and I think you know, a lot of people kind of just, for whatever reason, see Clix as a content creator first and then a pro player second, but he has just brought so much to the table in Fortnite competitive over these last years.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at some of the stats. I mean, you know me. I love stats. It makes things very, very simple. Peterbot leading the charge
damage
right
ratio.
now. 2.8 damage
That's
ratio.
crazy.
Almost 5k damage done. Look at
That's
the
actually
eliminations
crazy
of
if you
the
think
plays.
about it,
But again,
bro.
Kelly, you kind of called out. Yeah, they're kind of hitting these good stats, but that placement isn't there.
Yeah, that placement is
and
not
I think
there.
a lot of that again goes down to their game style is going for these like early game aggressions and then translating that into this end game. And I just think that
Peter's
typically
not doing good.
go for low ground aggression and then
Peter
go
needs
for
to
the
start
high ground
clutching
right
up,
when the
bro.
moment's right, but they haven't been able to find that right moment. Peterbot, obviously with Aussie Antics, just seems to be struggling a little bit in that end game there, Vivid, but I think that there is definitely a possibility in these last three games for them to recover.
I mean, no surprise that we see Peterbot kind of at the top of, you know, being that quote-unquote best player right there. He just always is so good.
Yo, Loser Fruit in the background?
Why he was, you know, finding himself to the top of some of these prediction leaderboards.
Yeah. Hey, Loser Fruit, what are you doing? Did you want to come over? Did you want to come over and say something? Did you want to? Yeah, I know. Yeah, do you want to hear? Why don't you throw this headset on?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Alex. I'm now casting even.
Okay.
We welcome you. Thank you, Loser, for joining us.
We're doing good. He's doing so well.
Yeah, he's doing good,
Isn't he?
right?
Popping off with I think he has the most limbs alongside Peterbot.
Yeah, he does.
Right?
Yeah, tie.
Hey,
Yeah.
all right, let's go.
So what did you guys talk about during the little bit of a break there?
About, you know, continuing to get the most limbs.
Oh.
You know, saying like placement's cool, winning is cool, but like limbs are fun though.
Is there a player that you're looking to eliminate in particular, though?
Me personally?
Yes.
Somerset. She's wearing my skin and she's killed me twice. Thomas, yeah. So maybe I'll get a bit of revenge. Hopefully. Anyway, guys are doing great.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm gonna go.
All right, thank you, Loser.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I can't believe Loser Fruit just came up to the stage. Oh my gosh, can you guys tell we are having so much fun right now? Oh my goodness. Let's take a look at the standings one last time before we jump back into the game. What a day. David and now Loser Fruit. We're so cool. Anyway, again, reminder at the top, Kanata, Saber Ronaldo, after game number 3, again, shocked us all. Just a crazy game. And now I got to ask, Viv, what do we think is going to change for the next 3 games?
I don't know. Is anything going to change, right? We've only seen one duo kind of willing to change up in the early game, Peterbot and Aussie, right? Switching up their drop spot. Maybe they're kind of going to do something like that again. And we just heard from Loser Fruit that they're kind of expecting to continue to kind of go for the most eliminations. I'd love to see Benno and Reddish kind of enter the conversation, right? 11th place.
Wait, last place is Cypher PK?
Solo a few times, so being able to just
No way!
As an opportunity to be a support would really change up their
That's
end
actually
game
crazy,
but for
though.
me, what I think we're going to see in game 1, we saw a lot of shockwaves. We saw a lot of shockwaves in the end game, and then games 2 and 3, it was a little bit less. I think in these next few games, these end games, especially with the building items, are going to be shaking up that high ground a lot.
I'm curious, will Loser Fruit get the elimination onto Lachlan? The single desire she seeks, the single elimination, will we make that happen? Speaking of course, of other conversations, could we see Thomas HD and Somerset get a victory royale? I mean, Loser Fruit's talking her up.
I mean, will we? I think we definitely can. I think Thomas HD and Somerset, we saw Somerset on the leaderboard there for creators when it comes to damage done, so they're obviously playing pretty well. I would be curious to kind of see the leaderboard for damage done amongst the pros, because I would be not surprised if Thomas HD kind of found himself there. So, I mean, they're doing good in that department. They just got to kind of find themselves to the end game, kind of stick together as a duo.
Yeah, definitely going for that kind of early game aggression stat instead. But you know, Zeke, I just want some more Fortnite. That's what I'm here for, and I think that's what everyone else is here for as well.
I think you guys want more games of Fortnite, right? Are you guys ready? Casters, take us in a game.
Look, we've had enough of a break. The players have all had an opportunity now to revisit some of those first 3 lobby strategies, Jacob, and the revisions have got to come through heavy because some of these teams outside that top 10 leaderboard, you know they're going to be looking to overtake.
Yeah, no, during that break, I got a chance to chat not only with some of those players, but with some of the spectators as well, and it's been an agreement. This has to be one of the most fun tournaments that we have seen in a long, long time. The action for the first 3 games were absolutely impeccable, and I expect it to heat up even more because even Cypher PK in one of those interviews said our game plan probably get more aggressive.
It's definitely a sea of Dream and Merge and Xset out there. So Clix, Lacey, they've got to continue trying to deliver some Victory Royale, see if they can hold on to that first place position. But we've got Game 4 on lock and ready to go.
Finally, the game started, bro. Took way too long. Come on, Clix.
This is it, the true halfway point of the 2025 FNCS Pro-Am competition, and where you're at on the leaderboard, I feel like dictates how you get to play. In the top 5, business as usual. Anywhere down below, if you're looking for that #1 spot and to be able to hoist that trophy, you might have to get aggressive.
But some things are not going to change as Alex opening up with a big elimination. Loser Fruit said, hey, just keep hunting them down, and he sure is delivering right now. But Faxity, he's going to find the most shield currently at Dirty Dogs. Zemi kind of
Zemi's looking kind of sad, not gonna lie.
didn't want to take that mammoth pistol shot, didn't feel like he was going to be able to actually close that gap. Cooper might actually be looking to take the charge though onto Fax.
Just kind of taking their time, feeling things out. They don't want to go ahead and make any decisions that they're going to regret later on. You've got to imagine you take that shot, you annoy them, something you do to Peterbot, and then he kind of hunts you down the rest of that game. As Alex able to get that first elimination and kind of reunite with Loser Fruit, being able to kind of loot up. On this side of the map, the dust has settled just a little bit until somebody makes a mistake.
Gun and Flakes just seem like they can't catch a break, though. If it's not Faxity and Reason, if it's not Zemi and Cooper, now they got to worry about Oshi with Alex and Loser Fruit. And another team that the desk kind of called out, hey, we'd like to see them enter a big part of the conversation for today's competition.
Peterbot goes down.
Taken down. Typical Gamer and Booga, they just got
That's crazy. Let's go, Booga. Let's go, Typical Gamer.
That is a big loss. Not just the point that they give on over, but the Chug Jug and the legendary Slurp going on over to Typical Gamer. And it's Typical Gamer himself.
Let's go, Pete. Oh, wait, no, I already saw that. What am I saying, bro?
Oh, you know Pete's mad. You know Pete's not going to let that slide. Booga, Typical Gamer, y'all better watch your backs, because if Pete gets onto the playing floor, it's going to be disastrous. But Mr. Savage, absolute catastrophe for him too. Toyota, Captain Shota, they're opening up big swings here. One elimination onto Savage now means that the exposure is so detrimental here if Savage doesn't get a chance to actually touch base.
Yeah, especially since he just rebooted right.
Bro, Alex going in for that kill. That kind of actually went hard. Oh, Alex goes down. They traded.
Moxie, it is going to be a trade, but Alex getting taken down by the Storm. Cypher PK being the hero, making sure that they get the revive. They don't want to waste any time sending Moxie onto the reboot, and they do get to keep their loot. A great heads-up play by Cypher PK closing in on that.
It's exactly what they needed.
No, Alex didn't get that point, bro.
Really wishing that this exchange wouldn't have been so even. Good backup though from Cypher. Same time, Captain Shota, Toyota, they found Savage yet again, and they want more. But Savage and Lachlan, they're on the run. It's Lacey. Actually, no, cancel that. Lockie. I'm so sorry.
No, don't worry. You know that story about Lacey and Lachlan in the code. That's not the first person to make a little bit of a hiccup there, but They just know Savage and Lachlan have been running around. They're just on the hunt constantly. But now Savage is moving in towards Stevie.
Come on, Savage.
He's hoping with more and more teams over on this north side of the map that
Savage,
this
bro,
could be
you're
a
him.
chance
Why are you
to
doing
get
so
back.
bad?
But Benno with the all-seeing eye know that he's a solo and is immediately going on.
Savage, watch out for Benno.
Waiting
Come
for
on.
that perfect moment. Savage knows he can't glide up. That would leave him open to get
Oh,
taken
bro.
down. But Benno's gonna go ahead and seal that deal anyway.
It's
Oh.
just so unfair. Savage has no shield. And Benno not gonna
Oh,
waste any time, but this could
Lachlan,
be the
don't
problem
die,
with
bro.
Savage being out. Lachlan's gotta buy time now, but Somerset just aggressing so heavily.
Oh, that
Barely
was
managing to
close.
stay up
Okay,
long
that
enough
was
for
close.
Savage
Oh.
to be brought back in, but now the question is, will he be able
No.
to do the same thing
Run.
for his duo? Because Somerset and Thomas are keying him heavily.
Savage, run.
This is just
Run,
damage.
Savage.
Coyote, Captain Shota is there as well. They were the ones that originally taken down Savage and Lachlan as a part of their game plan. Thomas and Somerset just taking advantage, but first place right now.
Yo.
taking down Ali A.
How
Kanata and Stable
yeah,
Ronaldo.
I got
Getting
crapped
busier
on,
in
bro.
the early game, and they have
What
to
was
take
that?
two different supply drops on the right side of the map if they want to venture towards the north.
Kanata and Ronaldo seem like they're really starting to find their rhythm here, Jacob. And if somebody's not going to force them to come to a bit of a stoppage, they might just start building a couple points too many for some of these other teams to really keep up with. But Mongrel,
Bro, Mongrel's not having it, bro. You can tell from his
is
face.
both in front and behind them. They're just looking for any sort of a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, bro, Mongrel kind of
Lobby is just
got.
continuing to close
It should have
in.
been like
It's a
Peter
amazing
brought it now,
situation
yeah.
here for Mongrel. And I'm not sure he's going to be left
No,
standing
they
for
are.
much longer.
Yeah, in the mini map alone, there's about 5 teams, so it's not going to be easy for
That's what I
Ali A
was
to get back up into this game. Especially since he's just going to get rebooted over and over again right above Mongo. Typical Gamer and Booga. They were the ones that got that initial elimination onto Peterbot over towards Slurpee. That was
Bro,
able
Courage
to give
is
a good
not
amount
doing
of loot to take this far into the end game as Ali A gets picked off yet again by Peterbot. Hey, if anybody is going to be a second half player in this tournament, it's got to be him, right?
Feel bad for Booga, though. He just got robbed a little bit there by Pete. Did all the heavy lifting, landing that body shot with the Mammoth pistol just for the single tag to credit that elimination towards Peterbot. And Pete, 0 complaints. Probably happy
Yeah,
that
he's
Booga was able to still set him up indirectly. Zemi Cooper kind of just taking a moment, though.
Bro, Clicks, you need to pop
They've got
up.
space, they've got time
Thank
to
you.
work with. Plenty of material, really solid loadouts, mobility, chug jugs, splashes. This is practically everything you could ask for.
Especially as the zone is opening up in their favor, all the way towards the north, all the way behind them to the east. They know it's in zone, and they know the chances of teams being back there is relatively low. Not necessarily impossible as Peterbot. No, this is not the same replay we've seen. This is just Peterbot bullying Ali A.
Peterbot is just cooking Ali A. Bro, Ali A can't get a break.
Peterbot, let Ali A land, man. This guy, it just gets
You can see the smirk on
nothing
his face.
except a constant replay cycle, Jacob. The lobby is only allowing him to exist to farm elim points off of.
It's like poking the bear. You poke Peterbot one too many times, you land near his drop spot.
Oh my god, bro.
He has 5 eliminations. I believe
I
4
feel
of them
so
are just
bad.
farming Ali A out of the sky. I feel so
I
bad. but
feel
it really
so
just needs
bad.
to go down below. Even though he doesn't want to have to push up, I feel like he almost has to do something to cause a distraction.
This is not very wholesome for Ali A, man. This is brutal work by the lobby.
What are they
Peterbot
doing?
Aussie. The
Oh,
punching bag that's been
nah.
established in the sky. Aussie maybe keeping tabs though on the next loot crate. Jacob, Cammy, they could be looking
Bro,
like they wanna
it's
actually steal this
funny.
one for themselves.
Just put them out of their misery. Oh my god.
No, you go somewhere else, the other side of the map, please. I can't keep watching this highlight reel of Ali A being elimed off cooldown.
This is just insane. Peterbot without the Mammoth either.
Bro,
just dealing
what
tons
is
of damage
happening?
along with Ozzy, and they have their plan set forward. Then you got one team on one side of the
I
map.
feel
with
so
Peterbot
bad.
Thomas to be on the other side, deep in the zone, 1v1. Thomas versus Venno, a battle of the ages for EU. He's gonna shockwave into the box, cause chaos.
Venno wins
Venno's
this,
gonna see
right?
that one
No,
coming.
he doesn't.
He's
He has
trying to
to
defend himself. Thomas Thomas. Not
Thomas is going in for bro. Thomas is just going in for a kill.
That's gonna allow for Venom to stay alive just a little bit longer.
Somerset, gotta keep an eye on her as well. She might be able to actually help
I
out
think
Thomas HG
Venom might be
here.
better,
Venom's
but
under so
he
much
doesn't
pressure.
have the
Thomas
health
does
in
have
it.
a full chug jug if he needs it. And he's going to have to opt for the chug jug. But Venom doesn't have any whites. He manages to just barely find a handful of bandages inside of Steamy Sacks, but Thomas, he's putting on so much pressure. He doesn't want to let Venno get any kind of healing.
No, Venom's gonna die.
Sure enough, Venno, he
Dang
just
it,
had
bro.
the clock working against him.
Yeah, eventually Thomas knew he has to pop the bandage or fight back, and if he fights back, he's going down either way. Luckily for Venom, though, Reddish is going to be there on the outskirts, not necessarily getting contested yet. For Koyota, Captain Shota, they're going to be on top of the Steamy Stacks. They know they can use that to rotate forward, save the shockwaves, the grapples, and the crash pads for later, but they're just waiting to hunt this team down.
Wait, I don't know if Thomas is aware of the fact that those two are even up on top of Steamy Stacks. Luckily, though, they're going to make their departure before they decide to introduce themselves to Somerset and Thomas. Still, trouble brewing on the
Bro, what is that dodging skill?
Couple of shots being sent their way, a few strays. Peterbot, no Aussie in sight, but Peterbot's applying so much pressure onto Flakes and Gone, and there's another team just ahead of the other side of those walls. But Peterbot is a solo. Aussie gonna manage to tag team, but it's Aussie and Ali A just fighting for their lives to try and land it.
Oh yeah, it lagged out on everything. My internet? Oh, my internet's showing. It also happened on my computer. I think I'll leave and come back. Wait, will I lose my headphones? I want to get more. Bro, wait. Wait, that actually might have gone down. Wait. God, wait, I might have to unscreen. It went down. Pretty sure. Bro, what? Thanks for tuning in. Stream ended 70. It ended. That can't be right, bro. Mid game. I'm watching Blue Good now.
Capture your gameplay? Introducing Outplay.
Wait, this can't be right.
PC. Highlight reels. Let's play.
Alright.
Stagger. Yep, I'm with you. You're good.
Typical gamers
Watch
still
your
live.
forward, they're trying to press. Working back. Watch your 4. You're good. Good show. Yeah, I'm full boxing. We're good.
Guys,
Hey,
wait.
Freak me out. Bro, what?
What happened to the Pro-Am? And then it just went down. Yo, chat, I'm gonna have to switch the live stream. Just wait. Alright, we're gonna have to switch it. Wait. It's also going down for TG. Stop yeah, it keeps on crashing. Wait, chat. What is happening? GG. Bro. Alright, chat. And it went down for him. Bro, okay, what about
Kanata? Wow, wait, they're getting DDoSed or something, bro. 100%. This is
They're getting DDoS or something. What?
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 No, they definitely got hit offline, bro.
What is happening?
Like a hacker or something got them. There's no way.
Did a hacker do something?
Like this is not possible.
How did this happen?
I think a hacker actually just hit the internet on the stadium offline. I don't know, either that or they're having some major issues, but more likely or not, like someone hacked them.
Bro, there had to be a hacker.
What?
Like, they're not having issues in this.
Yeah, they're all offline, man.
The heck? Everyone's offline. Yo, chat, this is a moment in history, too.
Peterbot's stream's working? Let me check. Peterbot.
My Peterbot stream might work because I need to switch it up.
Nope. You liar, pants on fire, bro.
It crashed too. Oh my god, bro. What is happening?
Dude, this is crazy.
Yeah. Bro. Okay.
Yeah, he streamed full ended. No, man.
Hayden, bro. I'm pretty sure a hacker just shut down the whole tournament.
How?
Everyone's stream just went dead.
They got hit offline. Oh my god.
Actually?
They just got hit offline.
Where did you guys come from, bro? We got 7,000
Even the main one?
on one YouTube stream.
What?
Holy
Even the main one?
Yeah, even the main one. I'm pretty sure a hacker hacked it.
Viewer record. Yo, if you guys are just
Dang, bro. The one he wanted, I guess the person he wanted to win didn't win. They weren't winning, so he just banned.
The whole stadium doesn't have internet.
Bro.
Gavin, my cheeks got clapped the second
I'm
I
watching
landed,
Hollow
so.
BT. I'm watching Hollow BT. And he's about to break his stream.
Oh no! No! Jukes!
Right now, guys, I'm gonna be streaming every day all summer long.
Ready up.
But yeah, no, man, like we're really close to breaking my viewer record, guys.
Bro, it's breaking that kid's ankle.
All-time viewer record
What
was back in
happened?
2021.
Alright, chat, I'm gonna start streaming.
They shut the tournament down.
10,000. It was like
Yeah, they shut the whole.
or something.
Someone,
We could actually
I'm
do
pretty sure a hacker shut down the tournament.
What happened? I think they got hit offline, guys. Because Clicks is not streaming anymore. Lacey's stream went
Yeah,
out.
Clicks isn't streaming. Lacey isn't streaming. Peterbot's not streaming.
Oh, no, Ron's live.
TG's not streaming.
Oh no, he's playing clips. Yeah, this is a clip.
Wait, Mongo's streaming?
Oh
yeah, it's just
I
black.
think literally all got hit offline, bro.
They all got hit offline.
Oh no, the servers crashed.
Crazy, man.
No, they got hit offline. Because then they would still be streaming.
I mean, some of their streams are still like broadcasting, but it's broadcasting nothing. It's just a blank screen.
Mr. Savage isn't.
I think that's because how they have it set up with OBS. They're restarting the broadcast. Should I pull back up the Fortnite broadcast?
Oh.
But yeah, chat.
Bro.
Dude, oh my god, we have.
Well, that sucks for those Fortnite players.
YouTube stream right now. 1,300 on Twitch. Yo, thank you guys so much, bro. I really appreciate all the love and support. Thank you, man.
Imagine it's just still going on.
Thank
They
you,
don't
guys.
know that their
wanna get
streams
invited
just
to the
got
next
cut down.
Pro-Am. I wasn't invited to this Pro-Am, unfortunately. I'm having a fantastic time watching, though. But I would love to play.
No,
in
Gavin,
stadium
there's
if
someone
do
who
this, like, next
they
year or
either
something.
are having technical
So I appreciate all the love,
difficulties
guys.
or a
If
hacker
we can
just
hit,
shut
you know,
it
like
down.
2, 3, 4 million subs on
There's
YouTube.
no way a
maybe hit
hacker would
1
shut it down.
on Twitch or
Yeah,
something.
Gavin, do you know how high of a
then
possibility that
chance
is?
of getting invited to the next one, you know?
Do you know how high of a possibility that is?
Bucky, is he?
That is such a high possibility.
I'm sure their servers just got shut down.
Really? That's a high possibility.
No, Fortnite's literally tweeting about it.
Not IT, not admins. You're in charge.
Fortnite's tweeting about it.
Actually?
Yes.
Bro! Wait, did his stream crash?
I didn't for a second. Yo.
You
Yeah,
have
they're all just
Twitter?
sitting at the stadium, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Guys, watch this.
What's going on right now, man?
Guys, watch this stream.
Get offline, chat.
Watch who stream?
I'm sending it in chat. Watch it.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. By the way, chat, Bucky might swear.
It's
he's
on.
not family friendly. Just keep that in mind. I'm gonna have
No,
the
Hayden.
audio on.
They would be playing right now.
Bro, he has 36,000 viewers.
That's
Holy
just him
cow.
using data. See,
Dude, look. Bro, they're all just sitting there. Dude, I think they actually got hit offline, chat. I think Fortnite got hacked. I'm serious.
See, he literally just said
The
Fortnite.
internet went out for everybody in the stadium. Like, the odds of that being just a random occurrence is almost zero, bro.
Yeah, the
I mean,
chances
Fortnite
of that is
probably
like
has so many
0.
checks and other stuff for this. I think they got DDoS, bro. I'm serious. Nika with the $2. Thanks so much, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you, Nike. Check clicks on Twitter. All right, wait, hold on. Yo, thank you guys so much for tuning in, though. I appreciate you guys. I'm streaming every single day right now, man. I really want to get invited to the next Pro-Am, so if you guys could follow up, like up, sub up, I'd appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful, guys. Thank you.
Yo.
They actually got.
What is that? Is that Peter Bot?
Yeah, that's Peter Bot.
Oh, man. No, it's funny because Clicks keeps tweeting, he keeps tweeting images of Peterbot, and then Peterbot keeps, they've been doing this for a minute. That's funny, bro.
Wait, did they just stop their all leaving?
Yeah, because they got
Just
hacked.
fly there real quick, Halo. If you guys would help me pay for a private jet, I mean, I could maybe get over there. I don't think I could fly commercial, though. That would take a long time. Yo! 11,000 viewers on YouTube? Holy!
Jeez!
Chat, we just broke my all-time viewer record.
Just because of that.
Oh my god. Bro!
12,000.
Bro! 11,000 people, dude! We got 13,000 between Twitch and YouTube right now. Oh my gosh, chat! Thank you guys so much. Holy cow.
It's because you're the only one that
I'm
has
so
a
grateful,
stream
man. Oh my
up
God,
right
we got
now.
12,000
Me
going
too.
up.
I also have the
Dude,
stream
thank
open.
you guys so much, man. Binky with the $1.
Wait, let's
Thank
see
you,
how much.
Binky. Appreciate you, dude.
Yo, chat. Chat, this is a moment in history.
What's a DDoS attack?
That's them getting hacked.
What?
That's them getting hacked. I got 3 views! Let's go! I got 3 views because of Fortnite shutting down.
I am
W
so grateful.
Fortnite.
Thank you guys so much for tuning
W
in.
to chat.
I know what's going on right now is a big L, but you know, I appreciate you guys turning that into a W. And helping
Hayden,
me
do you
hit my
think you
all-time
can
viewer
stay
record.
the
I'm
night
very,
at my
very
house
grateful,
though?
man. But I'm like
What?
I said, I'm gonna keep repeating
Do you think
myself
you can
'cause a lot of
just
new people
stay
are
my
tuning in for the
stay
first
at my
time.
house tonight?
So I'm streaming every
Or no?
single day, pretty much all summer long, guys. My summer break
No,
is
it's
going on right now. technically.
Mother's Day
Hey,
tomorrow.
Are you dumb?
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, since I'm on infinite summer break, I'm gonna be doing daily streams all summer long. So don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. If you guys are on the YouTube stream, really appreciate you guys. Thank you. If you're on Twitch, follow button. I'm gonna be doing quite a few streams. And
Yeah,
we're
sure,
gonna
I
make
might
this summer
end the
very lit,
stream.
guys. I'm hoping I can get invited to the next Pro-Am. I unfortunately was not invited to this Pro-Am.
Bro, no way
But
they
yeah,
got
next
the
one, I would love
server
to go in
shut
person. I
down.
would love to compete.
That's
Swear
kind
I'd
of
do really good. Trust me.
crazy.
If I ever go, I'd do really good.
Yeah, really has too much safety
but yeah,
checks
looks
to
like
make sure that
everything
won't
will
happen
show.
other than a hacker doing it.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. They may be back. Hold on.
Wait, they might be back. No, they're not.
It looks like it's slowly coming back. Hold on. They're getting it under control. W4 bro.
Okay.
W4
Fortnite's being under control.
But yeah, chat, I would love to get invited to the next one. So we're gonna make that my goal, you know? Like 2026, if they do another Pro-Am, man, I want to be there in the stadium. I want to be competing. I swear I'd get top 5, bro. At least top 5. Top 5, top 10. Something like that. I'd do well,
Yo,
bro.
chat. This is
Peter
a...
Bot hacked the servers. I don't think Peter
Yeah,
Bot
bro,
hacked-
Peter
Peter
Bot
Bot hacked the servers?
Yeah, bro, Peter Bot hacked the server.
You got it? Oh wait, no, it's coming back up. He's chilling with Oliver OG.
Alright, chat, I'm gonna end
You
stream.
did it for sure,
Thank
no,
you
that's
all for
crazy.
watching.
Wait, so
Yeah.
there's